Hello and welcome back to a brand new stream. Today we will be looking at Train Sim 2. It will be out tomorrow midnight. Who is looking forward to it? I certainly am. Let's get in some Train Sim. So we're going to be doing 2 Charlie 29. And we're going from Seaford on platform 2 to Brighton platform 7. We will be stopping at Bishopstone, Newhaven Harbour, Newhaven Town, Safeys, Lewes, Falmer, Musselscombe, London Road and at Brighton. Arriving in Brighton for about 12:30. The journey today is 33 minutes. Right. So today I will be going through the roadmap for Train Sim World 2. So we are a 4-car train. does seem to be looking the way that we will be having the South Eastern High Speed Line introduced to Trains in World 2. Being us London St Pancras to Faverham with the Class 395 and the Class 375. There is also a logbook coming. So in planning at the minute, there will be some trains coming to this line, one of them being the Class 313. That's going to be a locomotive add-on. Stop at this. Also, for the Bakerloo line, it will be extended. It's going to be an extended line. So looking at this says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 route add-ons in planning. And it does say the Bakerloo line expanded service, so it's going to get extended. And it's got by a route upgrade. This is one service I'm looking forward to. That's the South Eastern High Speed from London St Pancras with a Class 395. What is a H? It's a sort of HST. And the 375, which is exactly like this train. It's just the older model, because this is 377. So this is the newer model. I was watching the stream earlier and they said Trains in World 2 will be having updates every 2 weeks. Currently going up to Newhaven Harbour. This is our next stop. If you're just tuning in, we are from Seaford to Brighton. So we are at Newhaven Harbour. We will be stopping currently. Just open the doors. Next up will be New Haven Town, and we're going to South East, Lewes, Falmer, Musselcombe, London Road, and then Brighton. And there will be one route what is not going to be preserved, and that's the northeast corridor. That will not be going over to Train Sim World 2. Which I'm glad about, because that is a terrible add-on. Everything else will be. All the German routes, West Somerset Railway, Great Western, and all the packs. So next up, New Haven Town. Slowly down the line. Let's get back to the chat. Coast. Yes. So you've got one day, 25 hours to go. Or 1 hour, 25 minutes to be more simple. Overrun. Oh dear. No. I don't know to get that emergency brake. There we go. Yeah, there we are. So that's too bad. Could have been worse. There we go. Two miles to go to this. Platform will be platform 1. Oh, that no, that's Salma. Platform 4. Sydney platform 4. Yep. Yeah. Let me just make sure all the trains on. That's the time where we can speed up. So we're going to wait for all the trains to get over now. will be £24.99. That's Great British pounds. Is that one what you need? Yes, so it would be £24.99. Or if you go on to their store, and if you're playing on Xbox or PS4, you will have a 15% discount. That's only if you purchase from their store, not the PlayStation store, not the Xbox store. It needs to be their store. And that deal will be on for 2 weeks. So that's from release, that deal. And there will be no disc copy, it'll all be digital. So. It's only doing that deal because there's no pre-order for console anyway. It's pre-order for Steam, there's none for Xbox or PlayStation. So if you're getting it, it releases midnight on the Xbox store and the PlayStation store on the 20th. Or if you are getting on Steam, it won't release till 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the 20th. So 1700 UTC. And that's Steam only. So console users are very lucky because they're on it first. Since I had flights in first. So I'll be doing a couple of routes tonight. This stream won't be long at all. Just because tomorrow's stream is going to be at midnight. So I won't be streaming next till the 20th, midnight. And that'll be for Train Sim World 2. Oh, I need to slow down. I wasn't looking. Slow down 50. We will. That was close, everyone. I wonder if we can hear something. Let me turn down. Found something out earlier. Normally, this is the Amex Stadium stop. What's that going on? Normally you can hear chanting and shouting. Can't this time. Nope. So after this route, I want to drive the 43 HST. I don't think we've done that yet on stream. But let's be mindful. The game is $24.99. The add-ons for it are going to be $24.99. So, just to warn, yeah, the add-ons will be $24.99. The local add-on, the class 313 for this line, will be around £15. And that's just for the training. So it's very expensive. That's why I don't own every pack. I always get the packs when they're like really, 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 really cheap. Like £5, £10. And I rarely get them. I only got this one because it costs $377. I got this one on sale. It's 15. Post. So as I said, this is only going to be a quick stream. Probably rather than be an hour. It was basically, this stream was just to tell you a little bit more about Train Sim World 2. Just to tell you what about tomorrow, there won't be any stream until about 11:30, maybe midnight. Because when I stream for Train Sim World 2, there is a lot to cover, and yeah, I'll need energy for that. So the next stop will be Brighton, and we are going on platform 7. So I think that's an exit on the right. So after this, I'll just tell you bits about Train Sim World 2 on this road map, and then that'll be it for tonight. So it isn't long at all. But then I'll be hosting Monster Cat, so there'll be some music when I'm gone. So, if you want to stick around for that, you can. I think it's next to it on the right. Could be the... And when I'm gone, I will post a link to the roadmap if anyone wants to have a look at that. Yeah. Goodness. I've opened the wrong one, so I have. Oh dear. Oh well, look away, I need to shut down the cab. Oh, I have opened the right ones. That's on. Why is no one... Why the... Oh. So I took out the key. Maybe. It would open. No. No? Let me try this panel. There we go. Now this should show not in service. Wait. Why are them doors open? So this one will be a passenger. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take through. Oh. I'll open these doors. I'll go down and close them. Why open it for? So let's have a look when this is due out on my timetable. Right, follow 2 Charlie 30, and that's getting back to Seaford at 42. So we've got 12 minutes till this goes. and we are going to be a passenger. I think we'll go back in first class. Oh, easy way. Ah. I want to go through this way. There we go. No, first class is here actually. So we will sit here. Alright. Let's tell you some of this road map. So this is going to get updated with obviously what they're going to add. Let me just put it in the chat. So that's the road map. We've got 1 day, 57 minutes to go. So the next arrivals will be the Caltrain Baby Bullet, the Caltrain Diesel Switcher, the East Coast by Brighton, Eastbourne and Seaford. That's this DLC what we are on now. And then we've got a German route coming, and then the San Francisco to San Jose route. Then upcoming in the Preserve collection we've got the DBBR 155, the BR Class 20 chopper, the BR Class 31, BR stands for British Rail, the Lund... Is that coming? Oh no, it's the Northeast Corridor what ain't coming. It's the Long Island Railroad, New York to Hinksville, that will be coming. The LIRRM3 EMU, so that'll be the add-on for the Northeast, the Long Island Railroad. And then you got another German route in the Preserve collection. So all the German routes are in the collection. I'm not going to even try and pronounce the names. Then we got the Tees Valley line, Darlington to Saltburn by the Sea. Then you got a route add-on, and this is going to brand new Isle of Wight, developed by Rivet Games, so they are going to be doing that. And then an upgrade to the livery designer, additional functionality. So currently in production is the Preserve collection, BR Class 33, the Class 52 Western, the Heavy Freight Pack, the Canadian National Oakville, Hamilton to Oakville, the DBBR 182, the Great Western Railway, another German route, the Northern Transpennine Leeds to Manchester, Rapid Transit, again another German route, the West Somerset Railway, and then you got routes add-on. You got a Safe Eastern High Speed London St Pancras with a Class 395 and a Class 375. So that's going to be another brand new route. And then you got a Largo add-on, and that's the DBBR 363. And then you got another Largo add-on, what is the C48W, and that's for Sandpatch grade. So the upgrades will be the rail driver and external hardware support. And then two features, the Train Sim World 2 Mastery, and a driver logbook, so you will be able to log what you've been doing. So currently in planning, preserved collection is the DBBR204, and that is going to be developed by Rivet Games. You got the route add-on, what is the CBBR701. So there is a lot of routes coming, and they're all mainly German at the minute. So the loco add-ons, the Class 313, that'll be added to the East Coast Way. The DBBR 101, and then the DBBR 187. And then going down, there will be a route upgrade, and that'll be the Bakerloo line expanded service, and then fix the Miles Platin, and fix the Cement Circle. So let's tell you a bit by the routes. Get it up. So here we go. So this will be all about Train Sim World 2. So it starts off by the evaluation of train simulation coming 20th of August 2020. Master iconic locomotives on a high-speed services, long freight hauls and precise commuter traffic, and great creative and customization tools in this advanced sequel. Climb into the cab in Train Sim World 2. So, preserve your Train Sim World collection. So, everything apart from the Northeast Corridor will be added to the new Train Sim. So, everyone's been asking them, Dovetail Games, for multiplayer, and they've said we want to bring multiplayer to Train Sim World, and we have now designed that we think we will give it a social experiment, so they are willing to do multiplayer. Multiplayer is not part of Train Sim World, but it's on our future roadmap. So maybe a couple months down the line, maybe more, we will see eventually multiplayer. So scenario planner. Scenario planner is coming to the game day one, and what you can basically do is you can do your own route, and you can do whatever you like. It's like a sandbox, but with trains. You could, if you really wanted to, put this 377 on the underground, and the underground on here. So that basically is scenario planner. The price. So Train Sim World 2 will be £24.99 Great British Pounds, €30, $30 at launch on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox like I said, it will be coming to PlayStation and Xbox first. So, before Train Sim World 2020 was called Train Sim World, then they upgraded it to the 2020, and they've said we need to bring Train Sim World forward, advance the engine, evolve Simograph, and add new features. Future Steam engines, multiplayer, and more. So this is going to be the sim of the sim for trains. It says such as high speed, long freight, and in the future steam engines, multiplayer, and more. So this is going to be the top sim, especially for Xbox and PlayStation. I don't get to have all these nice simulators like Euro Truck. We don't get Fernbus. We don't get all that. We don't get Train Sim Phase and 20, I think it's called, the actual train sim where you can go Portsmouth and London Euston. We don't have all that, so unfortunately, the save data from 2020 will not be carried over to Train Sim World 2. You can continue that progress anytime within Train Sim World 2020, or you can begin fresh in the new chapter, as we are calling it now. So Dovetail Live will track all your progress from both games and their add-ons, including your driver level, online logbooks, and driving debriefs. So what a driving debrief is basically where it shows you the graph at the end. That's your debrief. So it's looking to be a really, really good sim. For the price of $24.99, that is a really good price, because within that you get free options: the Bakerloo line, this German route, and Sandpatch. So I'm really, really looking forward. Yeah, multiplayer is coming. They have literally just announced that. As I'm looking through this, I will put it in the chat so you can have a look. So this is what they have said, so you can read it in the chat. So that, what I've just put in, it's long, but that's what they've said about multiplayer at the moment. So, what are you doing? So that's what they've said about multiplayer coming to Train Sim World. I do hope it's cross-platform, but I don't know. So Sandpatch, that's going to be a freight line, and that will be the longest freight line on Train Sim World. So we did a freight line last night, and that was the Class 66, and that took about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more, but this one is going to be like 75 minutes long. So it is a very, very long services for the Sandpatch. They are stupidly long, but the longer the better. So if you have any preserved content, as I've just read out, um, you will be able to keep the original and preserved, um, and the add-ons what are working now will work as they are at the current time. And if you are looking to get an add-on, don't worry, they won't go anywhere when Train Sim World 2 comes out. They will just be there, there won't be any more. The last one has been and gone. So I'm going to show you the, the add-ons and what add-on will not be going over. But the add-on what ain't going over, that was free. That came with the game. And it's horrible anyway, so. So they're the free trains what you'll be getting. Far left is the sand patch, German line in the middle. Then the Bakerloo line on the far right. I believe that's how it was laid out. So that is the northeast corridor. That will not be going. So NEC, New York, that won't be a thing on Train Sim World 20. Yeah, I mean Train Sim World 2, the new chapter. We'll call it the new chapter from now on. So that will. Rapid Transit will. And all the rest will. So store. So as you see now, that one will. All of these will be over on the new chapter. So you got new locomotives. What I'll be going over there. Even the baby bullet. But as you can see, these prices aren't cheap. These are pretty steep still. So yeah. So I believe we can have a look at the roadmap together. So as you can see, that's the next arrival. That's the next arrival right there. And then upcoming. The Isle of Wight one looks really interesting. I think it's a 1938 tube stock what's going to be on there. In production. In planning. Well, that's basically telling them, not telling you that. So the Bakerloo line is 14.4 miles long.